Grady Archbold, the Westgard, Jesse Westgard, they come out of the because they want it so bad. They, and it is the contest. If you grew up in Laguna Beach, this is the contest you want to win. I mean, this is it. There's all these other contests. Of course, these guys want to win it, but
all right, we have the 12-14 amateur final. Aiden Stevenson in the orange, CJ Shank in the yellow, Griffith Christensen in the green, and Zach Henderson in the blue.
Wow.
That is Griffith. He's a local, right?
Yeah, I've seen him around quite a bit.
Griffith starting off with a cracker front side, and
that's going to be a pretty good solid score right off the bat. Yeah, that was good. It was on his front side, which is more difficult for a goofy footer, or regular footer too.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Is that Aiden right there in the wetsuit?
Yeah.
Aiden's riding in a wetsuit. He's going to go front side. Just bash it. Looks like he's not wearing a jersey. Using that wetsuit as his color. And green looks like Griffith. And this is yellow out in front. CJ Shank going off the lip. These guys are not going to back down, are they? There's Griffith in the green, sliding way out. Oh,
almost making it.
Just mistimed it a little bit. Here's Aiden, and you can see the size.
Ooh.
The size of wave. Like even the little medium-sized ones are overhead on these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there goes Max.
Tide's still pretty low. These Groms are making it out there. Wow.
Zach Henderson airing one out. I don't think it's going to count as a complete ride, but
like father, like son, the talent doesn't fall far.
No, it does not. And there he is, growing that hair long.
Good style. Smart kid, always joking around when you're hanging out with him too.
He's one of those kids that overnight grew. He's sprouted up.
Yep.
Young man, killing it.
Yep. Getting better and better too.
Ton of power. When the kids they don't have the power, and then overnight you're like, Max Bourne did that. Max Bourne did kind of where he was.
He's a little skinny kid. Now he's a man.
Exactly, and they're skimming. They have all the technical aspects of skimboarding down, and then once they get that muscle and the power, it's just instant. Yep,
they're throwing big man turns.
Yeah,
like Tim Fulton did.
Oh,
wow!
Maybe like that.
Just hanging on, almost.
CJ Shank,
almost bringing that back, really close. If he would have hung on to that would, in my mind, that should have been like an 8. But
that was nasty.
That was cool.
Griffith, just a little speed run.
I like it. Really tech. That big spin wasn't easy to do.
No.
He hung on. He had a lot of speed. Banked off the turn. Wave wasn't very big, so that might not be a very big score. But
I think that thing's gonna
bringing it back to the beach regardless. All these kids, the talent level here is so high.
All right, if you were just joining us, we're in the AM 12-14 final. We have Aiden Stevenson in the wetsuit with the orange. This guy right here that you're watching is Griffith Christensen, I believe. CJ Shank in the yellow, and Zach Henderson. And here's Aiden out front, wrapping, bringing it back, and loses his board.
Yep, just coming a little unstuck there.
Man. So that looks like Zach right there in the blue.
Looks like he's trying to find this liner here.
A little front side liner, and he's been spending a lot of time down 10th Street.
Yes, he has. He's actually been putting a lot of time in on the side wash down there, and I'd say within the last 3 months, his cider game has just gone up so much. He's connecting every time almost.
Ooh.
And there's some pretty solid tech, just to let you know he's got every every trick in the bag.
Here these guys, there goes Aiden, and yellow is CJ Shank.
Wow, that was stylish. Nice little 360 air there. Didn't quite bring him back to the beach, but whipped it around with style and really quickly. So
is CJ Shank a local here, or is he's from out of town? Do you know?
He's a local here.
Zach finding a barrel. I think that's the first wrap barrel of the heat. And that at the VIC is going to score you. It's going to get you the score you need. Look at this big one stacking up for CJ.
Oh, if he hits this in the right spot, a little behind it.
Handled.
Hanging on, almost bringing it to the beach.
That's pretty much all you can do in that situation.
Yeah. I mean, for him, I'm sure he wants to get a better wave than that. You know.
Absolutely.
Bringing it back to the beach just to grab his board. And Zach going for the 360 shove it down the line.
CJ down the line. That was a nice long ride from CJ Shank. Or that's not CJ Shank, that was Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith there. That was a really nice one for Griffith. Probably going to go up to his one of his 3 waves that they count.
Zach Henderson working the north side of the beach and just running out of speed. And you can see these double up liners coming from the northwest. Kind of tighter interval. Lets you generate a lot of speed on that first one and catch the secondary.
Yeah, see, they're trying to go from the right hand side of the screen to the left hand side of the screen when they do that, and they're gonna try to ride the wave when it comes in. The waves are kind of angling that way, and they're gonna try to ride it as long as they can. Like yellow there, getting a little rail grab. It wasn't too bad of a wave, you know.
CJ Shank's been turning it up in the last half of this heat. Got that long liner, little barrel.
That's fine. If it goes out, it goes.
Griffin again, just going out, sinking. Looks like the tide's bottoming out a bit.
And here's Zach Henderson gonna slide for one, and that turn he did took a lot of speed out.
Yep. I think what happened is he saw that that wave wasn't gonna go anywhere, and he's just decided, I'm gonna turn around and come back to the beach. And looking like a little lull in the action here.
A little lull in the action. We'll give a little love to our sponsors, the people that make this possible. We have Victoria Skimboards, of course. Personally, I think the best skimboards on the planet, but
Me too.
a little partial.
Me too.
And there goes Zach.
Nice.
Getting one under his belt, and CJ.
Wow.
CJ's not giving up, man. This guy is charging. Skim Chicks, huge supporters of women's skimboarding. Been supporting them for years. Brussels Bistro, Forest Plywood, Aiden Stevenson down in front. Oh,
Ooh.
air.
Wow. Wow. If you would have landed that,
Didn't expect that.
me either.
Forest Plywood, UVO, drinkable sunscreen, Nectar. Oh. Pulse Skimboarding, Tavik, Billabong. Is this Griffith?
Wow, Griffith getting a really nice little snap there.
EOS, Extreme Outdoor Supply, Community, Sector 9, Gooch, Olive Clip, LRG, Tortuava, Sands Cafe, Mostic Inc., East Coast Skimboards, and Run, Drop, Slide. Thank you guys. Go show them some love. Jump on their website. Jump on their Instagram. Buy their products because they support skimboarding. If you love skimboarding, you should support them.
True that.
True that.
True that.
And we are supporting the amateur 12 to 14 final right now in the water. Coming up in the last couple minutes of this heat, we have CJ Shank and Zach Henderson down in front. CJ navigating, airing out.
He's going for some new tricks, not just sticking with the backside liners, but mixing it up, trying to do some airs.
And there's Griffith.
Griffith getting pretty good little wave.
Oh,
Tripped up at the end.
we're getting close to one of my personal favorite heats. Here's CJ.
Which is that?
Whoa,
Oh, nice turn.
the 8 and under final.
Oh wow, 8 and under.
Yeah, the little guys.
Nice.
There's
Is that what's next?
That's next is going to be 9 to 11 final, and then we're gonna cap this thing off 8 and under, and then we're gonna roll straight into awards ceremony, and we're gonna call it a day.
Well, looks like we're winding down.
We are winding down. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We hope you had as good of a time as we did. We still have a couple more heats. We're not done yet, but
Day is not over.
look at this one for Zach. This could be a heat changer. Gonna redirect.
banking off the whitewater.
And that's going to do it for 12-14 final. See Muchu down on the beach. Give those guys a round of applause because that was a heck of a heat.
Yep. Those kids are our future.
So we will be setting up 9-11 final and rolling into the final heat of the day. 8 and under. We are going to take a quick break. We will be back with you. Don't go away. You don't want to miss. You don't want to miss any action. Stay with us. I have Morgan just in the booth. We will be back shortly.
Very short.